Welcome to another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I am here in Blackpool. I am down here on New South Promenade, just down from the Pleasure Beach. You can see the big one behind me. Was the Pleasure Beach open today? Because I've just come down that way and there's loads of people around. There's an arcade open. I think the Pleasure Beach might have been open this weekend. I don't know. Let me know if you know in the comments. There's a lot of people around there, a lot more than normal. But anyway, they're doing something up there with Ocean Boulevard. You know, the surrounding part of the front of the Pleasure Beach. You've got all those units. You've got Ripley's, believe it or not. They've got a Chippy there. They've got My Candy. They've got all sorts of places in the Ocean Boulevard, which was constructed around about the millennium. And a lot of the units have been empty. And what they're going to do is they're going to turn them into hotel rooms, apart hotel serviced rooms. So that's what they're going to do. Take a little look down there and check that out, and we'll take a little look along the way, see what's going on. So we're looking down that way towards Desire. This is Desire, that thing there, that big hunk of metal with the spikes coming out of it. And if you look a bit further down, we've got the Mirror Ball. Let's have a little look at the sea. Look at this, come on. It's pretty calm today. I tell you what though, the wind is freezing. It's coming from the east, the wind. Yeah, so it's not very warm today. But anyway, I'm just across the road from this crescent here. And we've got that. The old Kimberley Hotel there, still all boarded up. It's for sale if anyone's interested. It's up with Kenrick's. So if you're interested in buying an old hotel in Blackpool, which has been, well, it's been closed since 2014. So if you're brave and you fancy taking it on, it's going to have to be, well, I think it's going to have to be demolished, isn't it? And then turned into, it's got planning for apartments, so yeah, so if you fancy it, there you go, have a look on Kenrick's. So let's have a look down this way then. Does my voice sound a bit weird? I think it does. This bug I've had's affected my voice a little bit and I still haven't got over it yet. There's a police car there, a Volvo, and I think he was checking for speeders, yeah. They do that sometimes. They can get you on the promenade, so you've got to be careful when you're driving along Blackpool Promenade. Because of course they've got the fixed speed cameras, but they've also got the vans as well, you know, those vans. And sometimes you get out of a police car with one of those radars, so you've got to watch out for them. Don't be naughty. Let's have a little look over the road. So we've got this. I tell you what, I really like the look of these buildings down here. They're really, really nice with the tiled windows and everything. This is a nice block here, isn't it? So we've got quite a few hotels in there. We've got that place there, like a burger place or something. Hot food and desserts as well. This is a little bit weird. But there you go. That one over there has got some Pleasure Beach ride carriages in it. It's got a Valhalla carriage and it's got an old gold miner cart in there. Just over here we've got the Big Blue Hotel and the Boulevard Hotel and the big one, of course. So I'm now just by the Boulevard Hotel here. Can you remember what was there before? It's not that long ago actually. It was the Star Pub. Yeah, the Star Pub stood right there, yeah. Just waving to the tram driver there. Yeah, the Star Pub, yeah. I tell you what, I think it had a bit of a reputation actually, the Star Pub, you know. I don't think I ever went in. So the Star Pub stood right there, but can you remember what was in front of the Pleasure Beach before they did all this Ocean Boulevard? Well, it wasn't a lot really. They've got the lake going along here. They must have had a fence or something. You know, to be honest, I can't really remember, but let's go and have a little look at what they're going to turn into apartments along here. So I'm now looking directly at the Boulevard Hotel, pretty much where the Star Pub was. It was right there, just this side of the big one. Yeah, I'll show you a photograph. I know I've definitely got a photograph of it. I'll show you if I can find it. And they extended the boulevard actually into here, into this bit here, because that used to be the Coasters Diner. You know, this part of Ocean Boulevard, just south of not Waterloo Road, Watson Road, you know, the road that goes underneath the tunnel, didn't really do that well compared to the other side. And a lot of the units down here, they didn't really do all that well, and there's really there's nothing in here now. There's not been anything in this part, as far as I know, for a few years. We did have the crypt just up here. If you walk up here a bit on the corner, there was the crypt, but that shut down a few years ago, and that was the last thing that was in this section of Ocean Boulevard. I do remember Coasters being there, the Coasters Diner. Did anyone go to Coasters Diner? But yeah, all this section here, you see, I think what they're looking to do is to turn these buildings here, probably from about there, right up to Watson Road, where the tunnel is, into apartments. I think they're going to be 18 serviced apartments, yeah. Yeah, so if you think back to before the big one was put in place in 1994, well, even after the big one, they hadn't done Ocean Boulevard until the millennium, yeah. It was around about 1999. What's that there? Is that a Lambo? Check it out, we got a Lambo in Blackpool, yeah. So it's trying to think what it used to look like. I know it was all open. You could see right through. You could see through to the Big Dipper. You could see the lake. You could see the log flume. Let me know what you think. Can you remember what it was like? Because it doesn't seem that long ago yet. I'm struggling to remember what used to be along there. There must have been a fence, mustn't there? I don't know. I can't remember. Let me know what you think anyway. It's a bit like this part of the promenade as well, because all the way from like sort of the Sandcastle or the South Pier down this way, this was all sort of really old-fashioned, you know, it was all rock gardens and that sort of, there was no plants as far as I can remember. There were like sunken gardens, but it was all concrete and that sort of thing. And that was pretty much it, really. There wasn't really much to see. But as you can see now, since it did all this, the new sea wall and all the new promenade, and they put in the great promenade show with the mirror ball and the artwork, some of that's incomplete, but at least it's more interesting than it used to be anyway. So I'm now just opposite the crypt. That was the last business that I can think of that was in this part of Ocean Boulevard here, along this section here. There's the tunnel there, Watson Road. I never said Waterloo Road again, didn't I? Watson Road used to split the Pleasure Beach in two in the olden days before they built over the top of it. There used to be the Space Tower there. You see it going up there? That used to be the Space Tower. Space Tower's a bit rubbish actually. It wasn't very good for taking pictures, and the windows on it were terrible. They eventually moved it to Morecambe, and it was then called the Polo Tower. So we've got an empty one. Actually, got an empty one there. Look on the corner. Well, that's been empty for a while. But over here we've got Mr. Chippy. Well, that one looks empty, doesn't it? Just over here we've got My Candy. They're actually trying to sell their business at the moment. Just next to My Candy we've got this quite big one here. It's got Emporium on it. But That one doesn't look like it's doing much, does it? Teddy trading. We do have Ripley's, believe it or not, here. They've been going pretty much since the start, I think. And Pizza Hut as well. And that's pretty much it. We're now at the other side of Ocean Boulevard. We've got an entrance here, just under the turnaround for the big one. Yeah, it's actually quite lively around here. I wasn't expecting this. The arcade's open, so when I drove past before, I thought, the Pleasure Beach might have been open today. But as you can see, the ice blast over there is still decked in scaffolding. I think they're painting it. It looks like they've painted it. It looks like it's... Is it red and blue? Is that a different colour to what it was before? I don't know. Anyway, if you know anything, put it in the comments. Let's have a little look at the tower. Can you see the tower? It's a little bit misty, but it's there. Okay, I'm going to leave it there now. Quick one for you today. Yeah, I'm still trying to get back to back to fitness. I've been doing stuff, I've been really busy doing stuff this week, but I just really haven't been able to get out to do too many videos. But I thought I'd just nip out and do this one for you. Let me know what you think about what they're doing here at Ocean Boulevard. Is it a good thing? I'd probably say it's a good thing. I mean, if they're not using those units, they might as well turn them into something that they can use, like little, apartment rooms, that sort of thing. So let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll leave it there now. If you like the video, hit the like button, and also hit subscribe and tick the bell for notifications of new videos, and I'll see you again on the next one.